Hey guys, it's Kirby, and right now we are in the forest. Well, I figured I'd start you off in the plain. This is my crash site. I'm right next to the yacht, and I'll take you to where I kind of started off. First things first, I set up a base right next to the airplane. Just a little hunting shelter. The yacht's right there, and there's my base, out on the point by the great tree. We'll take a little run out here. Now this is in survival, so I would rather not get jumped and die. That would be ideal. And I don't want to die from this either. Okay, now we're good. Traps all the way around. Running straight up the middle gets you into the gate. Wall from side to side, so no one can get us. I don't think any of these are blueberries. Not really hungry right now anyway. This is the base I started building. Except these things keep growing back every time you respawn in. So they will just respawn right in the middle of your base. Not even mattering. They don't care. Alright. Up here, there are people I've seen build up in this tree, which looks kind of cool. My armor, I've got lizard skin, I've got bone armor, and mutant armor. I'll show you down there in just a minute. This was my base I built. I wanted to keep everybody away from me, and mutants and things can't climb. They can damage buildings, but usually by the time they come up here, I'm already beaten on them. Here's your little bed. This is a prefab house. And in here, this is your bed. This is what you got. I've got a couple of little lights. Birds every once in a while will land here so I can get feathers. Generally, if mutants or anybody did try to come up before I had that wall built, I'd hop down and get them away from my base. I got drying racks, both for food and for skins. Got stick racks. Got a cart full of rocks. And this was the house I was going to build here. This was going to be my base. But on one of my adventures out, when I was out patrolling around, I saw a really cool place. So, I had abandoned this building. Come on, where are you? I abandoned this base, and I came over here. Right by where the airplane is, which if I had just turned around at the airplane, I would have seen this really cool spot. I gotta watch out because I've got deadfall traps all in these trees out here. These things are wicked. Got them scattered all about. Anyway, here's the plain half. And what I had done was I cleared all these trees out when I was building my other base over there. And as I was clearing out, I got to find what's over here. Get my trap set back up. Oh, someone's here. That trap right there just went down. I don't see anybody. Let's go that way and take a look, see if anybody's in that trap. Yep. Someone tried sneaking up on me as I was resetting these. Little buggers. Alright, anyway. Oof! I'm an idiot. That hurt. Generally, I would come in here and reset all my traps. Because in here, you're not going to get hurt. And when you're in here, and everybody decides they want to come out and play, all they're going to do is just run up. He didn't make it. They're going to run up and try and get you while you're in here. Granted, I should have shut this door, but that's okay. Take some sticks. Reset this. The dead cannibal stuck on it. There he is. What you can do is you set a big bonfire in here and set all these traps. That way anybody that comes around looking at the fire, wanting to get some of whatever's in there, wanting to get to the fire, is going to get stopped pretty quick. So I was able to collect quite a lot of bones from this place. Alright, so this is my next base. It's a sap collectors. I've got a pond right here so I can get fish. Water if needed. But I do have water collector right here. And it's raining right now, so I'm good. Got all my mutant body parts. All the heads up there. Some baby heads. Pretty gross. I've got 2 birdhouses where you collect feathers from. More water. I've got animal traps. They catch rabbits and lizards. And my effigy right here. Just a little dude. Cannibal parts all over him. Now when I first built this place, I thought this would be great. I'd have all my crafting. I'd have my farm in here. These were all my food drying racks. I had my farm right here. I had these farms here, which I was going to grow like herbs for medicines. These are where I just kind of hung my skulls. You can do this, just not put the ropes on, and it's a good way to store all your skulls. Or you build these same things and don't put the skulls, and you just put the ropes up, and it's a great way to store ropes. Right here, these were all my arrow containers. Apparently I needed some arrows. Okay. All these are my weapon racks. All in here. I don't know if I... Yep, I still can take another one. But these are my weapon racks. All these over here are explosive racks. And I don't know... Yeah, I can collect more dynamite. We will not be throwing that in here. Molotov cocktails. I don't know. Yeah, I can definitely have some of these. These are bombs. I think I can only take 5 of those. 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Okay, those are my bombs. These are my bone racks. using bone for collecting armor. My rabbit hutches. You can catch rabbits out in your live traps and stick them in here. And as long as you have 2 per rabbit hutch, every time you sleep, you have a chance of one of these sets of rabbits reproducing. You can carry 5 per hutch. So that's why there's 5 on every one of these now. These were all for my skins. And anyway, I thought this would be cool until I started building. And this is what happens when you build a roof. I don't understand. What I should have done is build it by section. Put a roof on that section, put a roof on that section over there, and then maybe one roof on this section here. I'm not sure if that would have worked, or if I would still have this. Probably still have that. And now out here, I really don't want to push it far because I will fall. Well, hold on. I will show you. Out here, there's a big cliff behind me, and a waterfall with a pond. So I have fish and fresh running water right there. But as I was building, I've got my fireplace, more armor over here. Put that on. Take all this. I hear people outside. Alright, there's that. Grab some water's fine. I think I got some candy bars, maybe? Oh, they are definitely outside, beating on my place. Medicine. Full on medicine. Herbs, maybe? Okay. Full on herbs. This is my bed and Timmy's drawings. Now, we are going to leave this because although this was nice, I found a better place through my excursions, which we will go there now. I will take off out of here, and I will meet you at my next base. Okay, we are back. And my old base is right over there. Just fell in the water. I am going to starve to death if I don't go get something to eat. Anyway, my other base is right over there. So what I do is I run around, and I come across, I built this bridge here so I can harvest wood and use my log cart to bring my wood up here. Run up these stairs where the cannibals won't follow because for some reason they don't know how to use stairs. And as we come up, I need to go in this building first because this is where my food is. This is my kitchen, per se. All my water and all my food. Come on. Need another one. Come on, here. There we go. Eat it. There. Now we are good to go. I don't think I have any water in any of these, even though it was just raining. Depression. That's alright. Okay. So this is my food hut. I've got a fire on the other place, over here, if I need cannibals cooked down. But otherwise, all my meat is hung to dry. Makes it last forever. Now we come up here. This here is my little cabin. Nice little bone fence around. Got bookshelves, fireplace, little couch, bed, little dining table, another water bowl. Good to go. Now this here was mine. Right now, I had made this for a friend of mine. She absolutely loves to read. So I figured if she was ever stuck in an island such as this, we would have to find some books. They would have to be books around here. I have seen them. There's Bibles. There's all sorts of things. So this would definitely be a nice little book nook for her. Now, we come over here. This here is where we retreat to. If this base gets raided, if this base gets just swarmed with cannibals and mutants, this is where we all fall back to. There is a bunch of cabins spread all around, and then there's this one in the middle. These are all my weapons, weapon racks here in the middle. As you can see, I'm still in the middle of building. I've got storage all around the outside. This is all my medicines in here. I've got, I think, yep, sodas over here. I've got booze right here. I should have candy bars somewhere. Candy bars. So I've got some food in here. Then all of our weapons scattered about the bottom. And then that's my throne room. I've got mutant armor on both sides. A couple of shark heads. Crocodile heads. A couple of baby heads in the middle. My cannibal effigy in behind. All the cannibal body parts. Another couple of sharks, croc, baby head, and my throne. Sit here and marvel at the wonders that is me. Now we go up here. And still more storage. These are all my explosives. Up here, I've got dynamite. These are my built explosives. This is my dynamite, and those are my Molotov cocktails. And if we come out here, I've got arrow holders. Let me load this guy up. There we go. Arrow holders on each side, as well as trebuchets. Arrow holders, trebuchets all around. You've got an amazing view of the whole camp. That one there is going to be my base, or my camp, my cabin, when I'm done with it. That one over there is our food cabin. That one was my cabin, but I swapped it around, and now it's my friend's cabin. And I've got another couple of cabins being built for my boys. This is a multiplayer game, but this particular playthrough is single player. So no one can really join me here, but I just like to build as if they could. These are all log holders. As you can see, I've got a couple left in here. Then I've got stick holders on this side. And if we run across here, I've got rock holders all on this side. So I've got all my building materials, all my supplies. It's a great place to fall back to if we need to. Like I said, everybody's going to have their own cabin, and that's the main outpost that we can fall back to if worse comes to worse. This here is my skinning room. These are all my animal skins of all different shapes and styles, different critters. I've got lizards, I've got deer, I've got all my animal heads, I've got raccoons and rabbits and deer. Um, all the skins. I've got, let's see, deer down there. I've got lizards. I've got rabbits. I've got warthogs. Those are raccoons, and these are rabbits on this far end. These are rabbits here. Yep. And then all of these are bone holders, which I run out of bones quite a bit. Building the bone chandeliers or the bone fencing, that one cost an actual ton. If you see all the bones all the way around that for fencing, that was a very expensive build. We've got a pond right here for fresh water, or fresh-ish water. It's not great. It'll still give you kind of an upset stomach, but it will quench your thirst. You can catch fish in there. Up here is our church. My friend's cabin over there, she is going to be a pastor. So, what more fitting than to give her her own church? This was one of the very first buildings I built here in this base. Because I knew if she were to be here on this island, this would be something that would have to be. How cool is this place? I was thinking of putting another floor on up here. But I don't know. I've seen, I think, Farkett do that. He put a floor up here and put a medical center, almost like a little hospital. Looked really cool. Don't know if that's what I'm going to do. As of now, I'm going to have little cabins for each thing. But that's going to be just a church. The only lighting are skull lights. That's why that one doesn't have any lighting in it now. I thought that may be kind of tacky, maybe. Skull lamps in a church? I don't know. This is going to be one of my boys' homes, right down here. Look at that view. How awesome. And right down over here, we've got one of my giant walls with a gate so we can get out. Wouldn't really ever need to get out that particular gate. That could be just a straight wall. Wouldn't be a big deal. Another pond up here. More fish. A waterfall right here. Another pond. How nice is that? And this is going to be my other boy's home. With this view. Gonna have a little deck off this side, overlooking the north-facing mountain, and a waterfall. Nothing can get them. Completely safe up here. From that direction anyway. On this side, we've got one wall blocking off the rest of the base, and there will be a wall right across here to stop from coming in this side of the base. But right now, because that's not really a building yet, a wall's not needed because they won't go over there. Now, when you come in here, you've got the main base there. And if you're curious where I got so many bones, this is my wheel of pain. My circle of death. Whatever you want to call it. We've got all these deadfall traps here. Up against here, we've got all the happy birthday traps. And a tower. Now, I'll show you when you go around here what this guy will do for you. When you climb up here, I've got a little walkway across that takes me inside the circle. Now we can sit up here, or we can sit down here with a bow and arrow and just start picking people off that are trying to come up and get us. Or you sit up here picking people off. But what draws people to the area is this little guy. This is endgame knowledge right here, so spoiler alert, if you don't want to know what that is, turn off right now. Okay, if you're still here, you get to watch. What you do with this thing, this is an artifact. Right now it's blue, and I can plant it in the ground, stick it in the ground while it's blue, and there won't be any cannibals that come in this area. However, if I pick this up and I flip the switch, see it turning color into red? Now I plant it. Now you guys just saw there was no one around. Okay, there's still no one around. Alright, give them a minute. They're tired. I haven't been on here in a couple days. Where are you? Anyway, this is how I got all of my bones. Come on. Well, this is an awful demonstration. And if I didn't just put all my arrows away, I could be shooting these rabbits for food. I hear somebody, I just don't see anybody. Alright, see birds. Now, I know there's a cannibal camp just on the other side over there. They tend to stroll back and forth. Cannibals and mutants. There they are. Alright. 3 cannibals just fell under that deadfall trap. There's a mutant out there. There's another cannibal here. Don't know why he's just standing there. Yeah. So when you flip that thing on red, everybody decides they want to show up. I'm kind of... Oh, there they come. Here's some more coming off in the distance. Now, when I go down... do this quickly because the big boy here will... Come on. There it is. Kick it to blue. Plant it. Oof, he hit me. Oh, I'm gonna die. Come on, get up. Get up and move. Yeah, you just stay over there, big man. Come around. Nope. Yikes. Alright, now I'm getting out of here. Alright. You turn that thing on blue, and it will keep them all away. You turn it on red, and they will just stay here. and wave after wave after wave of cannibals and mutants. Oh, he didn't make it. Will all show up. They will come out of the woodwork. So what I will do is I will just stay over here. Go grab this guy. I don't want to get squashed by that thing. Carve my skin off of him. Now I can fix all my traps. And as long as that stays on blue, I won't have to worry about anybody else coming over here. And I can reset my traps. I can get everything reset. And start again. Now you can pick these guys up. Start the fire. Chuck him down. And what that'll do, that'll cook him down, so I will have nothing but bones left. And bones are a tough commodity to come by, because you need to kill a lot of cannibals to get a lot of bones. Oh, there's another mutant over there. It's an Armsy walking away. They won't come over here as long as this thing's running blue. The big guy stayed just because he was already here, and he just wanted to kill me. But it's kind of nice. I don't use that anywhere else except right here. Like, I could put it up there and turn it blue, and I could just build to my heart's content and not worry about anybody coming to bother me. But this is a survival game. And I like to survive. I like the fights. So that is my little wheel of pain. That's where I get all my bones for all of my builds. That's why I've got so many things in mutant armor. It works wonderfully. Close that off. Let me come up here. There's the church again. That's my hide cabin, my pond, my main fallback shelter. This right here, this area is known as the Fertile Grounds. It's very flat. It's very open. Not many trees around here whatsoever. Great place to build. The animals are everywhere. There's a couple of different not zombies, I don't know why I got zombies on the head. Cannibals, kind of scouting paths that they walk on. And with their little kind of scouting trails, they walk certain paths. One of them's just back there, right where my back wall is. Right down there. They come up through back there. They come up by the wall. And they walk over between those cabins, like my main cabin and the hide cabin, and walk down the hill down to the beach. So I had to block that off with that fence. They don't care for it too much. So when they do come over and they start beating on that fence, then I just go take care of them and I continue about the day. You'll hear them growling and getting all sorts of moody. And you go kill them before they wreck your place. All right. Well, anyway, that is my forest save. I've beaten this game twice or 3 times now. I'm about to beat it again with one of my boys. We have a multiplayer save, just me and him. My other boy, this game's too grindy for him, so just me and one of my boys. We've got a pretty good start, but I wanted him to finish it by himself before we did it together, because they tend to ride my coattails. And I didn't want that. I wanted him to be able to do it by himself first, and then we can do it cooperatively, because he's already done it. He knows what to do. So I've got that base with him, and I still have all my GTA garages that I was asked over and over by a few people to go tour my cars. And I don't know why. I mean, I kind of do, because I really enjoy seeing how other people take care of their cars and how they suit them up and fix them up and how they make them look. But I didn't think anybody would care for that for me. But I keep getting asked, so that'll be coming up too. All my bases on Conan Exiles, that'll be on there. And then leave messages if you want to see playthroughs for any of these games. Subnautica, The Forest, Conan, No Man's Sky, I play Elite Dangerous, whatever you would like, let me know. I've got a couple of new games. I've got, they're not new, they're just new to me. Ancestors, and I've got 7 Days to Die. There's a bunch, all this kind of idea. And let me know what you want to see, and I would be happy to jump in and play. Once again, guys, if you liked it, like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you want to see more. Thank you all for sticking around, and I will see you all again very soon.